me feeling like I'm Akademiks.
A fucking television station. So the person who sued him sold the footage to A&E. Kanye was right. Yo, have you seen this guy? Luigi Mangione?
At the walls of Brooklyn.
They're strutting this motherfucker out like he's like a villain of Gotham City. Look at this shit. Look.
Rich kid to inmate number 52503-511. That is Luigi Mangione's new identification inside the walls of Brooklyn's notorious Metropolitan Detention Center, commonly known as MDC. The 26-year-old is the latest high-profile inmate at the Federal Detention Center. Former inmates include sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, farmer bro Martin Shkreli, and R. Kelly. Currently, Sean Diddy Combs is also being held there on federal charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. Mangione and Combs also sharing a lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, who is working on Mangione's case with his wife and lead counsel, Karen.
Whoa! Diddy! Let me holler at you real quick, Diddy. Yo, Diddy. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Diddy, are you getting broke, brother? When Brian Steele was representing Young Thug, we ain't never heard about him having no other cases. That's a fact. If I'm a billionaire and I'm fighting for my life, I don't want my lawyer to have no other cases. Especially not some unibrow nigga that shot some nigga in Times Square in front of 13 cameras. Fuck no. Yo, Diddy, you need Brian Steele. Why is your lawyer taking on new cases when you're fighting for your life? Diddy. Hold on. Diddy. This should be you right here. Tell your lawyer this.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
That should be you, Diddy. How's your lawyer taking other cases? What's going on? Y'all sharing jail cells and a lawyer? Diddy, this nigga's guilty as they come. Yo, Diddy's on some shit, man.
Federal charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. Mangione and Combs also sharing a lawyer, Mark Agnifilo.
I'd be damned if my lawyer... Yo, Diddy, I don't know how much you're paying this nigga. First of all, I don't think he's that good of an attorney anyway. But damn it, nigga. He don't even value you enough to say, I am booked with trying to focus for Sean Combs' case. By the way, Diddy's trial is slated for next year. Don't know if it'll happen, but it's slated and it's scheduled for next year. You should be spending every waking moment. This is why niggas gotta, this is why I fuck with Brian Steele. When he was going to go to jail, he said, yo, judge, if you going to lock me up, at least put me in with the goddamn nigga. Look at this.
Best you can.
Listen.
I don't think that's
Here we go.
Material parts of this trial without me present.
Look. Look.
Yeah.
I want my lawyer to be like this. Look. So they say, yo, we gonna lock your ass up.
You'll have a choice to make. All right. Take Mr. Steele into custody, please.
This is how I want my lawyer to be. Take him into custody. He ain't bending, he ain't folding. He on that shoddy Treyway shit. You take my blazer off. So basically, the nigga whispered like, yo, we not about to do you dirty, bro. Just do what you got to do. We ain't even going to put you in cuffs in court, bro. Like, again, you got to realize these bailiffs, they fuck with him. You know what I mean? They basically saying, we got to listen to the judge, but we not about to violate you. You feel me? You've been in this court dumb times. You've been good with us. We trust you. Like, yeah. You feel me? So they tell him, it's all good. We're not even going to cuff you in front of all these cameras. And, yeah. hollers at his co-counsel real quick. So let me get my tie off. Jeffrey said, fuck Bleveland Ave. We know where you live at, Judge. We about to get it hot over there, too.
Your Honor, would the court afford me one moment to confer with counsel regarding your...
Then this other nigga, he not even representing Young Thug. He came over, too. Because everybody know Brian Steele is the guy.
appropriate remedy in this type
Yo,
of...
Steele, we love you, brother. Like, yo, listen, man, we going to make sure these motherfuckers feel it.
Okay. All right.
Nah, they really fuck. Yo, this is when you realize Brian Steele had the power, my nigga. They really fuck with him. So, all right. Look.
May I say one thing, Your Honor?
So, you know, the bailiff going to follow, but you see, he could have put him in cuffs already because he basically said, take that nigga away. He said, could I say something?
Yes, sir. You certainly may.
Nah, the judge said he could.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel. And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So for that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial. And I assume you deny, but I'd like you to deny our motions for mistrial. You denied the other people. I denied your motion, but I'll certainly take that under advisement, sir. For the next 5 minutes.
Okay. And then there was a part where he said, I want to serve my time with Big Thugger in that jail. Brian Steele served time with Young Thug. He requested it. That was a real nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. Brian Steele was a real nigga. Wait, where is it at? Probably gotta find it on Twitter. He said, if I'm gonna go to jail, could I spend the time in Young Thug's cell? Let's see if we can find it. Is this it?
What I was told was that Mr. Copeland said, and you haven't answered my question yet.
Oh no, this is why he got sent. Hold on. Serve time. I'm trying to find the clip. That was the end. But it was before he was talking about. Nah, I can't find it. Hold on, let me see. I can't find it.
What I was told was that Mr. Copeland said, and you haven't answered my question yet. I'm not years, and then that is not a.
I can't find it. Fuck it. Oh, here we go.
But for whatever reason that doesn't take, and you don't give a bond,
Right here.
then I'd ask that I can be with Mr. Williams and we work on our case all weekend, for all those weekends. Otherwise, I can't prepare. I speak with Mr. Williams all the time. That's up to you, and sir. I will, sir. If that comes to pass.
My nigga said he wanted to be in the same cell with Thug. Yo, that's the type of lawyer I need. This nigga right here, he look like he don't even enjoy working Diddy's case. Diddy, you gotta get a new lawyer, gang. How your new lawyer recruit new clients? Diddy, you know his rate went up because he's defending you. How the fuck? Nigga, he don't even have the grace to get you off or at least go through your shit even if you found guilty to get new clients. He running up the bill now. Diddy, what's up with you, gang? You got to get rid of this nigga, bro. You got to get rid of him. He shouldn't be taking new clients. What the fuck?
Bro Martin Shkreli and R. Kelly. Currently, Sean Diddy Combs is also being held there on federal charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. Mangione and Combs also sharing a lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, who is working on Mangione's case with his wife and lead counsel, Karen.
I'm going to try and minimize the amount of time he spends in very, very difficult and I believe inhumane housing conditions in the special housing unit of the Metropolitan Detention Facility.
Agnifilo recently argued to move the music mogul before trial because of the conditions at MDC. While the department wouldn't confirm details of any specific inmate, policy shows upon arrival they undergo a 21-day evaluation to determine in what unit they will be held. Because Mangione's case is high profile, it's likely he will be housed in what's called the SHU, a unit where inmates are separated from the general population, largely for safety reasons.
His interactions will be limited. I think the oversight will be far more significant. I think he'll be subject to a lot less dangers.
We are pushing for basic humanity.
In recent years, inmates, attorneys, and activists have sounded the alarm on issues like violence, overcrowding, staffing shortages.
All right, man. Anyway, this was crazy when, nigga, did you see like that perp walk? The perp walk was like on some like Gotham City shit, man. Luigi Mangione perp walk. Him walking out the helicopter was diabolical, Chad. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I seen this shit, I'm like, what the fuck? This shit was straight out of Batman, bro. You know what did it for me? The mayor was there. The mayor was walking behind him.
There he is. Oh,
Look at the mayor. You're gonna see the mayor.
we're making this a perp walk.
Look, the mayor's over here chilling. Now they're walking him. Look at the mayor gonna be in the back somewhere. You know what's funny? The mayor's charged with some shit. Look, the mayor right here. Eric Adams. Look. This looked like where they break him out of custody and the mayor's here and then Batman comes in. Gotham City shit. Like, what the fuck is this? The hell?
Nobody can yell out, Luigi, why'd you do it?
Somebody should yell out, Luigi, why he did it. Nigga, you know why he did it, man. Back pain's a motherfucker, man. I heard that nigga back pain was so bad he couldn't fuck bitches, man. What you mean? Now I don't know why he did to that nigga, but. Somebody gotta tell me how the hell. So apparently he had like a little bit of facial hair. He cut that off. How is niggas getting haircuts in jail? Nigga, I took my hair out today, nigga. I'm over here struggling to find somebody. Yeah, anybody know how to like braid and shit like that? I need somebody to do my hair, nigga. Niggas in jail got all the resources. What the fuck? God damn. This is too much. Like, who they think about to break this nigga free, bro? This shit, I don't know. They doing the most.
In the proper authority.
Oh, okay. This nigga came on.
Terrorism.
Guys, space right over here so there's no backlight. We're gonna face the camera this way so there's no backlight, okay?
Yo.
Check.
I ain't gonna lie. This is why some of the like Luigi Mangione shit is kind of like odd, because the government is taking the opportunity to prance him around like, oh, look how good we are at our jobs at preventing crime and catching people. Like, you see the mayor who's accused of doing all type of fraud shit, like he's over here showing up like, hey, we're here. We only believe in law and order and justice, and but like, what the fuck, nigga? You accused of some shit too. So it just kind of shows how much like of a sham a lot of shit is, but also why maybe like municipal or city or state or maybe even the feds, they do a lot of shit for the media. Like, bro, they're acting like they just caught Bin Laden. Like, bro, you caught a nigga who supposedly was gonna be a millionaire by some Nepo baby shit. He literally just crashed out because he was tight. But they're acting like they caught Bin Laden like he was the most dangerous nigga possible.
Dave, try to hold
Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. Gonna go low.
no worries.
Okay.
Remarks first, then a couple questions. When you're ready, Mayor.
And I believe this is the New York head of police or head of the DA's office? I don't know which one.
Just want to be clear, and I cannot say enough by Chief Kenny and detectives who worked this case. Police Commissioner Tish and I want to send a very clear and loud message that this act of terrorism and the violence that stems from it is something that would not be tolerated in the city. We wanted to personally be here to show the symbolism of leading from the front of the apprehension. Some of these detectives will finally sleep tonight after this person has been brought to justice here in New York City. We want to thank our partners and the other jurisdictions that played a vital role in this apprehension, particularly the McDonald employee who saw something and did something, notifying the proper authorities. I will say this over and over again. The radicalization that is taking place across our country, we cannot ignore. When you see an incident that took place on our streets, when you witness a shooting that took place on a school campus by now a young girl, it is the continuation of our young people are crying out for help. We have an obligation not only to make apprehensions after an incident of this magnitude, but to do far more to prevent it. We open up for a few questions.
Time for a few questions. Dean, go first. Dean,
Mr. Mayor, what does this mean for the investigation that he's back in the
He will be arraigned today on his indictment for the killing of Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare, and he'll be arraigned in federal court.
any other questions? What do you want to say, Mayor, about this?
All right, get this mayor out of here. Here we go.
And you can scan and we can talk a little bit more about that. And I'll be curious to see if prosecutors will be able to prove it. But he was also hit with weapon possession and forgery charges out in...
You know, I got a couple questions. Like, where did he get the silencer from? So apparently they're thinking that he 3D printed the gun, right? So he 3D printed his gun. Oh, by the way, this is such selfless promotion. Probably bad timing too. Yo, so I bought my last 3 guns today. Then I'm gonna put my gun vlog. So this is Jersey, so like you don't get them as soon as you buy them. So I buy them today and I pick them up probably in a few days. Anyway, I'm gonna do my gun vlog. So if you've ever wondered all the guns I've had, I'm gonna show you all the guns. I'm gonna do a gun vlog in a few days. I hope to get it out maybe in a couple weeks, 2 weeks or so. But anyway, just let you know. All right. Anyway, I was thinking about random apart and aside from that. This dude has a silencer. They claim that they think that he had 3D printed his gun because his gun was a ghost gun, which means not registered, not created by a manufacturer that's actually licensed and legal to produce guns and gave it to the accurate person who is known by the United States government. It was a ghost gun that was pretty much like people have specs of guns or specs of parts of guns and they could print it and put it together. They're saying that's what happened. And now I'm looking at him like, all right, cool. But what about the silencer? We didn't hear too much about the silencer, which, silencer is a federal thing, definitely.
Pennsylvania. And that was really interesting because it became a question, would he stay there, fight the charges? There's going to be a preliminary hearing. But also, will he have to be...
Is this a cell? Oh, nah, this cell look crazy small. Yeah, you know what's so funny about it? This is when I realized, you got to lose hope in many like there's so many women who just how they like carry themselves. Like I've seen mad women be like, "Yo, oh, he's cute," and I'm finally now understanding why people used to say that. What's the guy's name again? Is it Jeffrey Dahmer? It wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer. It was the other guy. Like he was like a serial killer, but women thought he looked good, and like they loved him until he got convicted. I mean, even after he got convicted. Who was that person? It was like a guy who like there's a study that says women could look past all the heinous shit a guy does if he looks attractive to them. Who? Is Ted Bundy? I think it was Bundy, right? Yeah, it was Bundy, right? And he almost had like a cult. Almost had like a cult going with him, right? Ted Bundy cult. Like he had a cult of like women like show up to the shit. Right? It's Bundy, right? Uh-huh. Look, Ted Bundy women showing up to court. Like there would be women showing up And even
Kathy
some
would
people,
soon need
look,
that newfound confidence.
Stared at him.
look,
From proceeding.
they would show up and then they would be in the gallery and then they would fucking like almost start protesting. They would shave their head and do all type of shit. Look.
See the star defendant.
Every time he turns around, I kind of get that feeling, no, you know, he's gonna get me next.
Y'all be talking about black women, but some of these white bitches crazy. Like, let's keep it a beat.
As lead prosecutor, Larry Simpson felt pressure
at or near the cause of death.
to make sure Bundy was put away forever.
The cases out west were not particularly strong cases.
By George, we know.
We needed to finish the job in Florida.
Mission to tell my story.
Look.
And I just really didn't want to look at him, didn't want to talk to him.
Survivors couldn't identify Bundy from that night. Confident.
I don't.
I just,
The
you know, to help my mom.
Was it Ted Bundy? Maybe it was somebody else. It was like, serial killer women protested. Like they would shave their heads. Like, was it him? Maybe it was Ted Bundy. Shave heads. I remember shave heads. The fuck? Do y'all know who I'm talking about? I think it was Manson. It was Manson. Yeah, that nigga had the hose. Look, yeah, it's Charles Manson. You're right. Charles Manson shaved heads. Oh, my bad, I spelled that wrong. I think it was Charles Manson. Look. Yo, this nigga had hoes. I mean,
I question his, huh?
Victims. Look.
Van Houten claims she originally lied about Manson's role in the murders to protect him during their first trial.
Yo, he had a cold game. Look.
The interview were raped, were brutally and fatally stabbed Hollywood star.
Nah, he was going crazy. Let's go. I just want to show you this.
Members. Deborah also reveals that Manson wrote letters to her from jail.
So he cut his hair.
And his her lifetime mission to keep the Manson murderers behind bars. And so, as for Leslie Van Houten, her bid is.
All right, this is too serious. Charles Manson, like I'm telling you, he had chicks cutting their hair, all type of shit. Look, the Manson.
Charles Manson, 36, chose a house at random, tied up the family at gunpoint.
Look, like all the bitches he was fucking or whatever, like it really wasn't fucking. It's just like cult shit, right? They were all just like, oh, we love him, we're gonna support him. Look, they would show up holding hands, singing songs, like loving that nigga, bro. Look.
Go ride a horse. Feelings towards everything. I feel no bad. I know no.
That's just crazy.
No. I have a question. Are you?
That was crazy. Now he had them hoes though. I won't call them hoes, but hoes. Look.
The jury called for the death penalty for all 4 defendants.
The Manson girls finally snapped out of it and turned their backs on the man who pimped them out for a record deal.
In protest, the women shaved their heads.
They shaved their heads.
I think the game. The jury called for the death penalty for all 4 defendants.
The Manson girls finally snapped out of it and turned their backs on the man who pimped them out for a record deal.
In protest, the women shaved their heads.
What? Look. That's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy. That nigga had him there. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Enough of this like crazy shit. Anyway, let's.
Extradited back to New York. Again, we'll talk about that. But now I have to get to this issue of his mother. And I will tell you, I think that this...
Oh, we got Whack on the line. Wait, did it go away? Are we still talking about SZA? I'm like over the SZA thing already. SZA don't want no smoke and...
This is really, really interesting. So there had been reports that Mangione's mother had filed a missing persons report for her.
Hardcore, shorty scam me like a barcode, heartbreaking, I go viral, they don't know me, so the same niggas smoking out the OZ, ice cold type lit, and I might smoke, hydro, contemplating what I might